Welcome back everybody, it's D-Bark here, and we're gonna keep going with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm having a blast with this game, so I hope you are too, and I hope you're enjoying my journey through it. Please let me know in the comments what you think, and if you got any tips or tricks, pass those along too, I really appreciate it. Let's get going! Alright everybody, we're back in it. We just slept, we rested, we ate. We are waiting to meet Gnarly and Lord Samine in the courtyard. We're gonna go out on a ride. We're gonna find out where the blacksmith's cart went off to. Our blacksmith, Lord Radovan, the guy who employed us.
Have you done something I should know about?
He sent some hands earlier in the week to send down some stuff with a cart for the wedding, and they never turned up. What's this guy saying? Hello.
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
Right on, you can just be nice to people and gain some rep. I like that. Can we talk to these guys?
Don't get ideas. I wasn't at my best. But I'm not gonna scrap with you again.
Why do you not want another fight?
Why would I want to slamash? I'm near a man of violence. Tradition has been honoured already.
Is it your custom to beat up envoys who come to the courtyard?
Envoy or no, when a new bloke turns up and gives us a queer look, he gets a clout in the gob. That's fair, isn't it?
Not a custom where I'm from.
No. It's not a custom where I'm from.
See? I learnt you something about Moravian ways.
You're related to the Semines, if I understood right.
Aye. I wouldn't be here otherwise. My great-grandmother married young Lord Samine's great-uncle. It's not every day that your, first cousin, once removed, gets married.
Twice removed. But that doesn't matter.
Ah, who cares? There'll be a good old shindig, that's all that counts.
So we know where he's from, but it might open up other dialogue opportunities.
You've got quite an unusual accent. Where are you from?
Can't you tell? From Znaimo in Moravia. Lovely
Znaimo.
country. All vineyards and bonny lasses.
Well, you don't like it here.
You see any vineyards and bonny lasses here? The locks are broad, all right. They didn't exactly lift your spirits, but more the other way around.
You're a long way from Moravia. You must hold Lord Semine in high esteem.
My pa holds all his kin in high esteem, so he sends us all over the place. But we didn't have all far to go. We were at a wedding in Rottenburg last week, a wee bit from Yichlava. Before that, it was a bairn's christening at Koschenberg, and another wedding in Dalchin. Then a friendly visit to our kin, the Shellbergs in Kuhlberg. That's all I mind. I haven't been home for 6 months, and I didn't care.
So dude's just been on a bender. Good for you, man. Oh, sorry, lady.
Pardon me.
Meet Gnarly and Lord Samine just popped up, which means it's might be time to do it. I noticed in that conversation it was a little grubby from sleeping in the barn. And I'm wondering here, I mean, that's a pretty cool outfit that I've picked for myself, but I have blood on the simple hood. I'm not wearing this one currently. I'm not. Let's just wash it off. Looks like it's damaged too. If that armor thing just popped up, I didn't notice if it was there before. It is a bit damaged. I mean, this is a higher quality. 3 is the highest quality you can have, right? So what I was going to do is see if taking this off changed anything. It removes my charisma. Is that it, though? Okay. We'll leave it on. Looks like Samine's on his way out, or is that Gnarly? That's Gnarly. That's Olda. That's the boy getting married. I guess I talked to Samin.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
We haven't had the opportunity to ride Pebbles yet, really, so...
Start searching, sir.
Riding a horse. Horse is a great companion. Ease your travels. Trot, canter, gallop. You got stamina. Call to your horse is the whistle, I guess. X to mount. Speed up, slow down. Oh, wait. Speed up and slow down is kind of weird. L3 to speed up. R3 to slow down. Hold, reverse, plus circle to rear up. Okay. Horse has an inventory. You can transfer items from Henry's inventory to your saddlebag to relieve some of the weight of items you don't need. Simply select the item and move it to your horse. Okay. Can I do that right from the inventory? And are these guys gonna ride off while I'm doing this? Because I had some pretty heavy stuff that I wasn't using, right? Like move to horse. Move to horse, move to horse. I have lots of stuff with blood on it. I don't know if it dries eventually. Press L1 to start following.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me. Is
Such
this your
are the
first
times,
time
sir.
riding a horse?
But that Yurko, he's going.
He was walking in the middle of the path.
You
That
know how
wasn't me.
those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what
Dude
I
wants
like
to throw
see.
down?
There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Don't kill the Lord. Got it. Is he gonna explain some things? I guess he heard me say that I got it. So I read somewhere that there's like a photo mode. Is it this? Take a screenshot. Oh yeah, here we go. Hide hints. Can you not, can't really go that much further out, huh? You can go high.
That's a good one.
I didn't take a picture, but it's a good one. My understanding is that Henry talks after you leave photo mode, so you don't use the camera to see stuff you shouldn't be able to see from your perspective, which I think is
we're here.
kind of cool.
Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
What are you doing, Gnarly?
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on a mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
That won't be necessary. I've got all I need.
Well, all right. But it never hurts to have something in reserve. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
Oh, he's just right to it, huh? Why can't I hit him?
Fucking hell!
I'm having a rough time.
No chance.
I was reading the tutorial and I'm trying to do the Master Strike, but it's possible that I haven't learned it yet. He always swings backhand. Oh, not this time.
No chance. Fuck that. Come on then. Wanker.
Let's see if I can, like, talk some smack.
Fuck that. Too slow.
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, no, you don't. Fuck that.
Dude's got a potty mouth.
Oh, no, you don't.
Swords 9. You love to see it.
Wanker.
Gotta get that stamina back. Whoa. Quite the combo he's pulling on me.
Oh, what the... Blood! I'm all yours! Take that!
You not tired yet, old man?
Jesus, I'm hit!
I think I just take it slow now and just do the perfect riposte.
That
Oh.
was something!
He bombed me in the noggin.
Fucking hell!
You don't give up yet? I don't want to kill this guy.
you don't.
You'd think his wood would break fighting a sword.
Fuck that.
Why am I so tired?
Henry, come here.
That's a lot.
Come here, son.
That should stop it.
I'm here. What do you need?
Henry, come here.
Can't
What
talk
do you
over a
say,
fence.
son?
That was tough.
You really gave me the runaround.
Talk up Samine a bit, you know?
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Who's just bitten me up? You first. Real quick. Man, you guys damaged the crap out of my sword. Oh, I got gnarly shield now.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy,
A little morning
youngster.
raid.
You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Samine. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
Tell the
I'm
truth.
from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl,
What a cheap
build a
old
cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better, you go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Couple of conflicting viewpoints on how to live a young man's life, huh? A well-built girl, or go see the world. See, the NPCs should be getting off the path in front of us.
Those couldn't have cost more than 10 groschen. A stale loaf of bread.
Was that Bara? Possibly? Whoop. My horse won't go over there?
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, Not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
Funny dude, that Henry. I believe we talked to the bailiff before, and he's the one whose daughter is marrying Samin's son, so I went the long way around there. I don't know what an indulgence is for. That's a scribe.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
That's
I heard
right.
his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now. On account of the wedding, you know?
We know about the wedding.
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semin would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semin is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand.
He was just spilling his guts here.
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
That'll be all. Thanks.
This lady behind me doing? Oh, that's his daughter. That's the bride. Hello, scribe.
What can I do for you?
How are things, Master Scribe?
What would you like to hear? I don't spread gossip. I only write it down.
Let me read it.
Well, Troskovitz isn't exactly a small village. People are probably doing well here, eh?
And why shouldn't they be? The war has avoided our region so far. I think
Lucky.
we can especially thank our lord, Sir Otto von Burgau, for that.
And what's your lord like?
Von Burgau? My goodness. He knows how to keep order, just like his Chamberlain Ulrich. Though, sometimes it's not so easy with him.
Who's this Chamberlain Ulrich?
Ulrich von Schaumburg manages the estate of Sir Otto von Burgau. You see, as the royal chamberlain, Sir Otto spends most of his time in Prague. So Ulrich is actually something like the unofficial local ruler.
Are you from here?
No, I'm not. I come from nearby Yichin.
So what are you doing here?
The plague and a spell of bad luck are behind it. The plague took most of my relatives to their maker, and I didn't want to return home after my studies. Bailiff Thrush offered me a good position here, so why shouldn't I accept it?
I'll have a look at the wares.
What's he sell? Oh, books. This is how we learn stuff. This doesn't give me... Oh, that's lore books. Skill books here. Horsemanship. How much do I have? 443. Did I not already read this one? I wonder if there's going to be books that you've already read, so you don't want to purchase those ones. I'll come back when we got a bit more coin. We have a couple of agility ones, but...
Oh, well, what can you do? Farewell, then.
Probably shouldn't steal, huh? From the bailiff, of all people? Would nobody walk by and just be like, hey, it's Lord Sameen?
Well then, young man,
Cause
how
up a
did
stir.
it go?
I didn't rat you out.
I didn't say a word about you, sir.
There's a good lad. And what about the cart?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards. And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yitchin.
Sir, I can send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise
Would the message not get there at the same time? Like, we're riding horses.
I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, it's a nice
I wonder if following doesn't increase my horsemanship. If I ride myself,
if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
I might get better horsemanship increases.
God knows if the place is even standing.
So we'll do this one without autopilot.
Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. There might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats. Where have you been? Let's go.
True.
They're commenting on me
Still,
riding off.
we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. There might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
That's it? We're just gonna be all quiet now?
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things,
What's that circle on the rock
go and
over
have
there?
a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
First of all, I'm not sure what that is. Got some bones. A horse. Oh, this isn't the search area. Can't even open that. What am I looking for? That thing's just blowing in the wind. Oh, gravediggers, the morgue. I don't know if I should do that. Kind of like desecrating the dead, isn't it? Whoa, grave robbing? Come on now. There's a hard lockpick in the morgue. I am too unskilled for that. Can't just rob any graves, just the fresh ones. Yeah, I don't know. What is this? Just a rock. What is that?
A sack of charcoal. That could have fallen off the cart.
That's what the bailiff said. There was charcoal coming off the cart, right? They didn't go up here. They couldn't have. There's a big rock in the way. So that was it. That was the whole search area, I guess. Do I just go back to Samin? Tell him about it?
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then. Gnarly! Back here!
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
Yarmilka.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg, while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
Oh, I gotta reply.
Nothing to say, lad? Well, I can't blame you. None of this would be happening if we had a king.
I didn't
And
realize
mean
it was
a
my
real
turn
one,
to talk.
Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong
Wenceslas.
hand, all
Tough
sorts
one.
of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Yeah. Apollonia. Didn't they go that way? Guys?
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right now. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
Except for that
I'll
turnoff
look
back
up the
there.
road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw some tracks back here and a bag of something. Oh yeah, look, more charcoal. They definitely came down here. Did they fall in here? No. Well, there's tracks. Oh, there's all the food and the cart.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart!
Can I get
Come
in
here!
it? No. There's nothing else to grab from it. Yeah, they put some branches up against it so you wouldn't see it from the road. Sneaky and clever.
Well, now, here we have it. the blacksmith's cart.
A lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
Apollonia. A local legend says that Apollonia was the daughter of a wealthy landowner who fell in love with a poor boy. Due to severe erosion of the watershed sandstone, the public access has been completely restricted. The site has become a protected natural reserve. Okay. So it's like carved out of the rocks.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Nice little place to hide.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only.
I was
good
hoping you could
memories of it.
reach into holes
One
like
time,
that and like
got my legs
find stuff
stuck in a
stashed in
crevice
there.
A bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you
Would
were
Jan Samin? I hear
She
voices.
had some tales about this place.
Would Jan Samin not know about looking for Gnarly, or is Gnarly older?
Every night we'd
He's just
gather
not
by
the Lord.
heart. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories.
These guys not hear that? It's pretty loud.
There isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the...
Listen.
Yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody
About time
there,
you guys hear it.
Sure enough.
Let's get closer. What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire, sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice,
Gnarly.
Gnarly. But I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here.
Be a lot
So
cooler
what's
if
that
it
got
was,
to
though.
do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir.
I'm not afraid of
Better
heights that
luck,
I
there
know
might be
of.
some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Live a little, Samin. You're never too old for new experiences. Those birds gonna give me away or what? Can I climb vines?
Old fool who claims he was a priest.
Can't look through
Can't
there.
even quote one psalm.
Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest?
Hey, it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs?
What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the
Investigate.
tavern.
You two
Oops.
don't know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumble was
Those
a priest.
definitely aren't the
He showed
blacksmith's
me
hands.
holy pictures and taught me a lot.
I almost threw a rock at them. That could have been bad.
He can fly, and Gulz's name is really Sophie.
For a wench, she's got a miserable pair of tits on him.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Isn't it too risky?
Isn't it a bit dangerous, just charging in?
Sure it's dangerous, youngster. But if you're more dangerous than them bastards, it'll all end well.
So, how are we gonna do it? Do
I
you
like
just
his
want to
embroidery on his
charge them,
hood
sir?
there.
What else do you suggest?
Shoot.
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
Ain't that strange?
I guess we're shooting.
Each eye a different colour, and he definitely weren't X. How would you
Get an arrow ready, or a bolt.
True. You never know what crosses folk have to bear.
Jesus, Hansa, don't start again. I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your
Did I not already?
supposedly educated
Okay.
claptrap.
Supposedly. Have you forgotten I was ordained, you... You're gonna be kidding.
I missed him. Are they fighting? Where are they? What happened?
Let's see what you can
Oh.
do. You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit. You to ribbon.
Hey, where's my team?
I'll rip your arse open.
Where's Samin?
Too slow.
The other dude's got a hammer? Or a mace? Oh, there they are, finally.
From the right. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp.
Where's the third guy? Did I actually get him with that arrow?
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Thanks, team.
Bandage, quick. Whew. I hope that's enough.
Hey, Henry, get over here.
Do I need any of this? Dried mint?
Stop dawdling.
Door and chest. Keys. Okay.
Hey,
Yep.
Henry, get over here.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
I never met them.
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Give me a moment.
Hurry up, lad.
Yeah, do you guys not want to, like, look around first? I guess they're not the looting type, you know? Medium lockpick. I'll have to come back when I'm better, but can we not go up to where we were? That's... Oh. I had the key for this. Mead, sure. Bunch of Groshen. Wasn't there a cabbage thief as well? I'm encumbered now, huh? But I can put stuff on my horse, right? Can't search these bags. Move on to horse. Move on to horse. Where does it show my weight? 136 out of 150 is still quite a bit. What's so heavy that I'm carrying? It can't be all the weeds. That stuff's not heavy. Is it just my armor? Yeah, it's big weight on my armor. I don't need 2 torches, I guess, but... Three, that's all that weighs? I gotta figure out a way to carry more. How did those guys get up there? Knight's shield. Where's the body? Beggar's hood. Grimy skull cap. Can I compare that? I guess I'll take it and then look. Door and chest keys. Maybe that's the other chest. The medium one. Up here. Yes. Walnuts. Concoction. Always like some bandages. I think I'm ready to go, boys. Can I have a spade? No? Roasted chicken leg?
We can get going. That's just grand. Let's go then.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser.
Venser's one of the hands.
To fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
It makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Goat wants to do it too.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time at the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
What new plaything? Crossbow.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
Nice shot.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Guess we're doing this. You guys just booking it.
At them for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Dude's got a shield on this side, so I can really only attack the one side.
Take that! I'll rip your arse open! You won't...
We'll finish this quickly. Take that fucker out, Danny!
Come at me, bro.
You won't get me!
Come on,
Let's get the big boy.
Oh, bleeding!
kick your arsey! Yeah, don't spare it!
Yeah, get him, gnarly.
We're gonna gut you, you horse.
Hey, I hit it. Get him, gnarly. Yeah, buddy.
He wounded me badly. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry,
I want
hey,
his
Henry,
stuff.
Are you listening? Come here.
Be quiet. We'll decide what to do.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
That's why I do what I do. So they won't pay half a grosh.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
You from the nearest tree, huh?
I'm still.
This way? Not hiding. Is he up here? Or is this way? B for Venza? Oh, there he is.
I've got you now, Venza. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
You never know what'll happen.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He left me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
If I were in your shoes, I think I'd go for the rope. Falling to your death can be real nasty.
How would you know? Have you tried it? Although, to come up with something that stupid, you must have fallen on your head.
Well, come what may. Anything can happen. Maybe you'll get out of it somehow.
Sure, I'll get out of it. Bollocks. And I don't have to be the one who falls off the cliff. So no, I'm not going with you.
Very well. What? Where is this going?
Can't you think of any other way out of this?
Well, you could let me go.
Why would I?
Maybe for coin.
I kind of like coin.
Carry on.
I know Henry's supposed to be like
well,
honorable, but
Jules wasn't
I'm not.
entirely wrong. We wanted to fuck him over and take the cart to Yichi.
Only it didn't work out.
As you can see, his fellows caught us on the way. We had to pull the cart over and haul the goods up to the rocks. But before Ghouls had a chance to count the loot,
Ghouls,
we skimmed off a bit. Well, that is, my cousin Franzi did. I had enough work hauling them sacks. If you let me go, well, I'll tell you where the loot is.
What is
And
it?
what did he take?
I don't really know. But he found something on the cart, nicely wrapped up, so he swiped it. He said it looked valuable.
So you want to bribe me with something, and you don't even know what it is?
Don't worry, it's something valuable. Franzi has a nose for these things.
I'm intrigued.
All right then. Tell me where you hid it, and I'll let you go.
The thing is, I don't actually know. Well, only Franzi does. He drew himself a map with charcoal, well, so he wouldn't forget.
So besides some dodgy map, you actually have nothing for me?
That's not nothing. I reckon I gave you some pretty valuable information.
You do you?
So you'll let me go?
I got the map already.
Not a chance.
But I gave you what you wanted.
No. I didn't want anything. You're the one who started talking about coin, and in the end, you gave me nothing but a story that might or might not be true.
Looks like I'm getting best of
So
both
no.
worlds.
I'm not letting you go. You won't yield!
I told you. No.
All right. I was hoping for a peaceful end to it. But if that's how you want it...
Oh, I'm gonna kill this guy now?
Quick death, you bastard!
Show your stuff.
Oh, you can taunt. It's a fist fight, though.
Take that. No, you don't. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, my stamina's all depleted. What if I surrender? Will I let him go?
No, you don't. Take that.
Ooh, my stamina's just bad.
Too slow.
Probably doesn't help that I'm hurt. Just do riposte.
Fuck it out.
Well, maybe this won't kill him. Maybe this will just make him yield.
Fuck it out.
Oh, he's got the high ground. That's not good.
No, you don't. Too slow.
You or me? Because you're the one who got decked twice.
Take that.
I took my hand off to scratch my neck. Whoa!
Show your stuff. Useless.
Well, you had your chance, man. You didn't have to go crazy like that. He had more money he could have given me. I mean, this is all moderately good quality. Maybe not the hand wrap. Joint hose, maybe? And what did he drop? A hunting sword. Sorry. Heater shield, military sword. I don't know if that's good. We take all the keys. Oh, we got die. I'm encumbered again. I don't think I need the knight's shield. Because we have the shield of spring and other stuff. Grimy skull cap compared to Rondel skull cap. We can sell some of that though. I don't know if I need that short tunic. Is this better than what I have? It's more lightweight. Ash hunting bow. Pickpockets gloves? That might help me with pickpocketing. More dye. This is Franzi.
I ain't done nothing, I swear. It was Venser.
Speaking of Venza, he gave me something. Hired Hand Venza's map. So there's a fork in the road, you go right, and there's a little skull. I don't know if that's a good thing. Take a look at where we are. I always do that. Does it zoom out? Don't really know how to read that map. Is that up there where I can't see? Probably not. I don't see the little pathways we're on here. So maybe it's up here. Fork in the road somewhere. Open bassinet. Blacksmithing stuff. 142 groschen, okay. Ludai. We got some hides. I'm gonna be real overweight now. How come I can't open that thing? Surely there's more than the one chest here, right? I don't need any beggars stuff. I feel like beggars is pretty bad. Short tunic. There was a regular tunic there. Mr. Samin.
I had to kill him, unfortunately. He refused to surrender.
Don't feel bad about it, lad. He'd have swung anyway. At least you gave him a quick end.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him.
I want his stuff.
You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clamoring over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. You deserve
80.
it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Samin. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
I don't... Would you wait?
Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Samin for a while.
I don't know how long he's gonna wait.
I'm looking forward to being back at my own fireside.
And it might piss him off if I make him wait too long for no reason. I'm too over encumbered to sprint. So I can't use a shield right now. Let's just move to horse. 162 still. I don't know how much my horse can carry. Is there a horse inventory? 60 out of 195, we're good. So everything that I've got here is being used. We got that book, a bunch of keys. I don't think anything's especially heavy. Military sword is the heaviest, I guess. At this point, I don't need the hunting sword. I made that myself, though, so, you know, some sentimental value. So I guess the only thing I don't understand is this map. As you're going along, you got the high peaks, there's a bit of a curve to the left, and then a fork after that. At one point there's a cave, and on the right of the fork there's another cave. So if we go to the map, I would assume that it's that way, but maybe it's down here. Because look, if you look at this from the top, it kind of curves off this way and then there's a split. So it would be like right here. You know what? I'm going to tell these guys they can leave without me. Because if I stray too far, they probably won't like that anyways, so.
Is that offer of a ride still open?
Sure, if you want.
What's going to happen to that other hand?
We'll see. He was tied up and he swears he's innocent. Yeah, either way, Gnarly will get it out of him. I'd like to find out what actually happened.
Yeah, I don't want the ride.
That's all right, thanks. I want to take a look around here first.
Suit yourself, but be on the alert. Gills isn't the only one making trouble in these parts, and stop by
Noted.
Sameen sometime. Gnarly will take you under his wing and teach you a thing or two.
Now, ideally, I would sleep here and get some of my health back, but I don't know if more of these guys are going to come back. This is a little bandit camp, then isn't... Where is he going? Okay. Then isn't it possible that more bandits will come? Maybe give it a couple hours? Oh, it's gonna be dark though. I don't know if I'll be able to get 10 hours out of it. I'm not gonna sleep. Too risky. Mind you, so is walking around with no health. That's the way we came. I don't think we looted this guy. I don't know if keys just work everywhere, or if they only work on their specific lock. So because of that, my stamina is pretty low. Oh, hello. I think we want to go south. Is that the fork? Hold on. I always press the wrong thing. That's not the fork. So is this the fork?
Whoa!
No, there should be a rock here then if this was the fork. I would have to find like an inspection point in here. Definitely not it. Yeah, we would have the rocks on this side of us. That's why. The rock should be on our left. Problem is I haven't been further up north, so maybe we just haven't seen the spot yet. And I'm assuming it's still here in Apollonia if he stashed it. It would have to be... That's not the fork. That's not the fork. So it would seem that it's out of... Not out of range, but it's in the fog of war that we haven't uncovered yet. Where'd Pebbles go? There you are. Alright, we'll continue along here.
Quick!
Sorry, is that a person? Maybe not. Thought somebody was sitting on that log. You know, I'm just not seeing where this spot is. Okay, well, we're running out of rocks, which means I don't know where this fork would be. I can't read when I'm on the horse, apparently.
Quick!
Yeah, I don't think it's down here. I'm starting to wonder if there's more rocks somewhere. I mean, there's a lot of map that I haven't uncovered. That's the grocer. It could be down there, but I don't see that fork anywhere. There's this fork here, but that doesn't make sense the way that it looked. You know, I'm really not sure. Maybe we head back to Takov and we continue along the mission. At some point, this will come back out and I'll be able to just cut across fields, I would imagine.
Go!
God! God!
Go!
Alright, let's head back to our home, because we need a sleep.
Quick!
God!
Okay, so the green is the little
God!
stamina meter for the horse. And I can slow back down, and it will charge up. I'm learning. That's my town there, isn't it?
God! God!
Go! Go!
We done like that. Devils.
Quick!
God! God!
Oops. I don't know where to hitch my horse.
What an ugly old nag.
Did she say ugly? It only holds 150. Have a sleep. I'll be pretty hungry, but we'll solve that. Even so, I'm not that hungry. Why is he not here? He must be at his house. I think I've overindulged. Except the thing went away. Nourishment 100. That's perfect.
Praise the Lord.
That was a dice player. I did notice that I got some dice when we were doing that, so... What are these? First line of demonic dice. According to legend, this die belonged to the famous Roman charioteer Arnoldus, whose tactics consisted of tiring his opponents by lulling them to sleep. I have 2 of them. So they don't seem like they do anything for me. I do have blacksmithing stuff that I can maybe store in here.
at the last mass? I didn't say
Materials.
that. Just as well. I fell asleep.
I should drop some of the stuff that's not going to be any good.
Surprise. The sermons have been awful lately. If I hear about the woman with 10 silver coins one more time,
I hope this
I'll
stuff
scream.
stays in here.
Maybe we could sneak some wine in next time. That would
They'll
make
grant
it
you
more
health.
bearable. Or just say sod it and not go. What are you talking about?
You know,
You want to go to hell? Hell or never-ending.
I'm kind of
boring
concerned
maths?
that
What's the difference?
this stuff won't stay here. So maybe I put it in my own. That's better. Can I just litter here? Did I move a bunch of that to the horse?
Well, did you get it sorted?
I'm still working my way through the inventory here. Yeah, you can drop this. I'll take that. I'm too far away to get it. I think I should wash all the bloody stuff, no? Can I sharpen the club?
I even had to sell the ring for my mother-in-law, but I'm telling you, if he runs up any
Military sword, is it any better? 64 is the strength.
go and see the priest and ask him to talk to him.
It looks all rusted, so probably not.
She bet he does.
Unless I can shine this sucker up. Should be good, right? Henry will tell me. Why is it taking so long, Henry? Come on, Henry. I'm just gonna give up on that.
All right. This is already sharp.
That should be good. But the Knight's Longsword is definitely better. Let's let him know.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
Venser didn't survive the skirmish in Gules' camp. And Franzi... they took him to Semin. He might have been innocent in the whole thing.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. They were only here a while, but that pair was as thick as, well, thieves. And that Franzi could talk his way out from under the executioner's axe.
We'll see. Either way, it's Lord Semin's concern now.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semin is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semin. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Teresa.
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Semin wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia. And folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now?
I found some Toledo steel.
You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
The devil?
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
I hope that guard back there is not waiting to talk to me about something I've done.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry,
we know who
if
Betty
there's any
is.
truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Right on. Hey, can I I want to know if he's got the repair kits. Do I have repair kits? No.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything, Ken?
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. We will find another one somewhere, I'm sure. Alright, so we have to go to Troskowitz. What's this mission here? A skill teacher. And Smithy. That's us. That's my boy. Not really a mission then. That's a new quest. Well, hold on then. We're not one to turn down quests. And
Courage!
maybe we do
Would you like to throw
some of this.
dice?
What game would you like to play?
Without a badge, because we don't have one.
Wagoners.
Let's play.
I don't know if the Lou die matters. Let's see what they do.
Why did I even agree to this? I'm going to lose my money again.
Lou die is a 6.
Taking their time again.
We have a 5 and a 3. Let's take this 5 and score and continue. So if we get a 3, 5, 6. One, two, 3. They kind of just seem like they are
You're going to lose everything.
painted die.
And what can I get for you?
Let's just take that. Score and pass. She's got something special. Look at this.
That's enough for me.
Yeah, you would. Trip ones. That's 1,000 points.
Hail Mary.
Like that?
Keep trying.
Keeper, a beer.
And now we'll see.
Bust, bust, bust. Dang.
Hopefully I'll do it again.
Bust.
It ain't going my way today.
Love to see it. 2, 3, 4, 5. But we got 3 2s. And a 5? Oh, that's a 4.
Greetings to you.
3 2s and a 5 for 250. Score and pass. That puts us within 5 hundo. Which means I think we got a little bit of a leg up here. Wow.
Now I'll show you how it's done.
Bust.
Holy shit.
Oh, you.
I'm glad to see you like it. Do you want another?
We got 2, 3, 4, 5. But I guess we just take that and continue. Let's see at least 1 1.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
I'll be right there.
If I was you, I'd take it.
You're the one who's been blowing it here. I think we take those, and we're within 200. We could win on the next score. Or not next score, but the next hand anyways.
There, that turned out right.
Don't do it, lady.
It ain't going my way today.
I think we got it. Trip 3s. For 300. Call it 400 just for a
Curva!
good measure.
Why do I even play?
Nice. And we get up to no good. Said there was another mission in here. Where is it? Is it outside? Is it upstairs?
Christ, pardon me.
I'm sorry.
God bless.
It's her. No? One of these guys.
I'm sorry.
People call you the mouth, right?
Oh, we heard a mouth.
They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Denyek. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry, Stenya. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you.
Just sitting in the
You're right
rain.
about the stories. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
I have
Your
drinks.
house, my friend.
Give him a cabbage. Do we have like bad wine? Give him the lullaby potion and rob him. Have some moonshine.
Thank you very much. I knew you wouldn't leave me high and dry. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
Something
I like
informative.
stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just a tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest.
The story of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes.
Gold.
He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one,
It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron.
So there's a silvered
old
axe
wood.
somewhere.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth, so he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself, so he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one!" But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down whole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
That's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against a big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
Why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. Take care, friend.
Okay, the axe from the lake. That's fun. Manka? Is that this guy? Or no? Does she have missions? Nope.
Good day.
Well, as much as I want to follow up on that story, I think We need to go find our dog, right? Didn't some cabbages go missing? This looks a little sus. Am I crazy about that? A hermit's sword. We need to find out what happened to Mutt. I don't have a mission about the cabbages, but somebody said something about cabbages. Oh, you're right there. One-hand driving was kind of difficult. This is the way I have to go, it looks like. Okay, we follow this path. Looks like we can then go down here. And then down here. We should almost go south, I would think. Looks like there's a way to cut through. So we'll take the next right. We'll go through the woods. How about that? Kind of tricky to make these turns. That guy seems weird. The woods are pretty nice. What time is it? Have I made a grave mistake going out in the nighttime? Does the path keep going this way? Yeah. There's a boar running alongside us. I'm probably missing so much stuff as I follow the path, but we're trying to assemble our team, you know? Horse. Dog. Hello, friend. I can't talk to you? Okay. We gotta get around this to the river, right? Hi, friends. Oh, they're bandits. No, not friends, I guess. Hello.
Good man, hold on.
Everything all right?
Do you have a moment?
This guy tries to rob me and steal my horse.
What's going on?
Do you have any coin to spare?
That much for beer?
Tell me, how come you're begging? What happened to you?
Allow me to disabuse you of your misconception. I am no beggar.
You just
I
asked for
simply
coin.
find myself in a bind compelling me to rely on the kindness of good people.
So, you're begging?
But I'm not a beggar.
Why are you asking for charity? Fancy an ale, eh? The amount you're looking for, it sounds like you plan on downing a whole keg.
That wouldn't go amiss, but really, I need the coin so I can travel to Blushing.
That's quite a way.
I've always found it to be a day or two's ride.
But I don't see any horse.
I don't have one. That is true. I'll join a caravan, ride along, pay for my way, my provisions and such.
I mean, he seems like a nice guy, but
Begging,
that's a lot
but
of
not
coin.
a beggar, and he needs money to get to Vlashin. Oh, I've come across a fair few beggars before, but none have ever said that to me.
Must be a coincidence.
I'm just gonna use my rep, I guess.
You can tell me what's going on here.
I can't. You're prying way too much as it is.
And you're surprised? I run into beggars, but never any like yourself. Something's obviously fishy here.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I simply want to reach Vlashim. You know, see a bit of the world and that.
Look, no more games.
I've told you.
Then bye.
Farewell. May you travel safely.
Yes. Thank you.
You don't want to spill the beans. I don't want to spill the Groshen. Just how she goes. Actually, though, while I'm here, do we have an armorer here that I can sell some stuff to? She just sells drinks. Innkeeper. Wayfarer, soldier.
And you've come up with some real pearls, haven't you?
Too right I have. How about the Ballad of Sinful Sally? Or my opus, Ode to Ale?
What are you?
Hey, Hans!
Back already, Hans? I thought you'd be gone a lot longer.
I know who Hans is.
Where is it exactly I'm supposed to be coming back from?
You said you were off to Germany to sell your wares.
Like
I gave you some trinkets
Hans
to see
Capen?
if you have any luck hawking them for me there. Didn't you go in the end?
Do we know each other?
Of course. It's me, Joachim. We met in Gutenberg. We had that row about who had the right to a better pitch at the market. We nearly crossed swords at the cattle market in the morning. But come evening, we were getting boozed up together at the hangman's halter. You more than me, I reckon, seeing as you don't remember.
I'm not Hans. I'm Henry.
Yeah, right, Hans. And I'm King Sigismund.
You're a trader, then?
Not quite, Hans. Just a plain old huckster, like yourself.
Where do you get the goods you sell in Gutenberg?
Wherever I can, Hans. Wherever I can.
He keeps calling me
Every
that.
now and then I meet a merchant on the road who's happy to trade with me. Other times I bump into a craftsman in some backwater who makes quality stuff that doesn't cost the earth. So I peddle my wares around the country.
How's business?
It's been better. Luckily, there are still enough people in Gutenberg who aren't living hand to mouth, but they still chafe at the prices, even though I haven't put them up in years.
I'm curious to see your wares.
Wares?
What's he got?
Trinkets and baubles, more like. But something might catch your eye.
I mean, lockpicks, yeah. Cobbler's kits for shoes, I would assume. That's really all I want. It's got no books. I can't haggle because it's so cheap, or what? Maybe we add the cobbler's kit. We still can't haggle. Does the lamp do anything for us? I bet you anything there's some sort of market where you can buy this stuff and sell it somewhere else for a better price. We'll close the deal. He didn't have too much of what I wanted. We got dice here. The barber. I don't remember what this one is. Just the bath. Oh, a drying rack. I don't think I have anything to dry. Where is the drying rack? Not in here. Is it upstairs? Is it right here? Not letting me dry anything.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Sorry.
You're not allowed.
I'm getting out. Where's the drying rack? I'm trying to dry my stuff. She won't let me? Okay. It looks like it's upstairs.
Pardon me.
Or there's a book up there or something. I don't know.
That's right.
All right. Well, where was that drying rack then?
You.
Something over here. Can't figure out what that one is. Can I climb that? What is up there? Oh, the smokehouse. Door's locked now. They don't want me in there. Heck, jump and climb? Okay. I guess we're moving on. What I was trying to do was see if they had a blacksmith that I could sell some weapons and stuff to. That was a big old no. I think we need to follow this way. We need to turn right. Where's that path?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm going too quick. Can I go that way? Or we go this way? To the left, I would imagine. They meet back up. We just gotta make sure we cross a bridge and stay on the... We'll cross a second bridge to the right. I don't feel like it was this way. Oh, yes. We're looking for him. Not sure what kind of evidence we're going to find. They're just having a chat. Oh, they're chasing me down. I don't think they're gonna catch me though. Nah. I don't know how far in I have to go to do this search, but it looks like a pretty large area. Perk point, you say? Oh. Oh, I had to go the other way. Well.
Quick!
Guess I'm crossing back across those other guys. See, I've got 2 missions here, and I think they're both green. One's a lighter green, right? Yeah, the axe from the lake. I guess I'm already here. Oh, you don't like that?
Oh, whoa.
Those guys are still searching for me here. Where's that? Oh, I haven't quite got to it yet. The 2 green A's are throwing me off. I think if I can make them different colors, which should be easy enough to do, right? Like if we turned this one off, how do you turn it off? Untrack the quest, untrack that one, then retrack this one? No? Oh, I see. That just is the color of a not a side quest, but a task. Okay, this is the pier, isn't it?
Could this be the pier from Zdenyek's story? He said Matthias carried Kuba's body up the hill from here, up to an old oak tree.
So, up the hill? Straight up? Can we climb it? We got the path. Up the hill. Looking for an oak. So remember how we weren't going to follow up on the story, and then here we are? That's not an oak, I guess. I don't know how far up the hill we're supposed to be going. I'm guessing this oak tree is going to be very valiant.
This could be the rock from the story. I'm on the right path. A grave under the tree, overlooking the valley. This must be where Kuba, Matthias's brother, is buried, together with the silver axe.
YOLO. I feel like this axe is bad luck, but we're gonna find out. Broken round shield, I don't want that. Silver ring, marigold, and a broken axe.
God in heaven, this really is the axe.
Do we take the shield?
In the earth haven't treated it well. I hope I can fix it.
The shield might be worth something too once you fix it, so worth a shot. At least that cleared the task. Here's the path I was supposed to take. It's funny that the horse always comes from behind you, or from where you were just at. I think it follows the path that you took.
Go! Now you're gonna get it.
Oh, it's you boys again. I don't mean to be going so quick. Whoop! This is hard to control at this speed. Let's just follow the path, I guess. Better yet, we got ourselves a level up on horsemanship. If you use a quick start, L3, L3, your horse will briefly run faster than the wind. The effect lasts 10 seconds. Encountering a warhorse is spectacular on sight. Rearing your horse frightens your enemies much more than before. Repairs with the cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient. Additionally, because you know pouches and satchels well, you have a +1 bonus on the thievery skill if you pick pockets. I mean, I'm going to do that because I feel like I'm going to fail at pickpocketing. Pickpocketing, right? And we're back on the right track for Mutt.
Whoa! Huh? Hey, lad! What do you want? Come here. Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him, but you might.
Oh.
You don't look like a match for me. I bet your bark is worse than your bite.
Ha! Take care, lad. I was already slitting throats while you were still sucking on your ma's tits.
Well, anyone can slit throats if they have the stomach for it. But a real fight with iron in hand, now that's something else entirely.
And? You think I'm afraid of you?
Well, maybe you should be. I may have lost everything, but I can still beat the shit out of you with what I've got to hand.
But I was just joking. I wasn't serious. I'd better be on my way.
If we ever meet again, you won't be leaving on your feet. Before we part ways, have you seen a dog?
Oh, by the way.
No, I haven't. But when I'm out at night, laying in looking for work, I often hear wolves howling by the rocks near the pond.
Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt.
Oh yeah, that was the guy.
Quick! Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
Yep, that was a mistake. There's nothing more to check here?
There's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt.
It's a deer. Oh dear.
Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt.
I have to go down there now? Wow, I'm bad at using this map, man. I always use the wrong stick. The herb woman.
Nowhere
right.
around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Also, I feel like I owe her for setting us up with a bunch of stuff, so... let's pay our dues. Nice little trip through the woods.
Whoa, whoa.
So how do we rear up?
Everything all right, hey? Whoa, whoa.
Oh, like that.
It's not usual for her to be gone so long.
Whoa, whoa.
I don't remember how to do it.
Rear up.
Like that. Okay, cool. And what's Bojena talking about? Somebody's gone? Hi. I came to pay back our debt.
Thank you once again for saving Sir Hans's life.
A lot.
And mine. I promised I'd pay you back, and I keep my word. So please accept this token of gratitude on behalf of me and Sir Hans.
Thank you, Henry. You're an honorable man who doesn't make promises lightly. I'll put it aside for Pavlena. And since you're here, would you help an old woman with something? It's about Pavlena.
You rewarded the herb woman for help, as promised. Has something
happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing.
Oh,
It's not
boy.
like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's
I do
happened
understand.
to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
I'll help.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
If I had mutt, I wonder if I could like find her scent. Up in the loft, she said.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Like she got up and went straight out. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here?
I'm gonna take it.
She's got unfinished work here.
I don't think I can pull off a medium. I definitely cannot pull off a medium. So there's no more to investigate, I guess.
I had a look in Pavlena's place in the loft.
And? Did you find anything?
I found a cap there. A man's cap. I don't suppose Pavlena would wear something like that.
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife. I'm just saying what I found.
Could she have found herself
Sneaking
a
boys
beau in
in.
Troskovitz?
She's got unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
Aye, she usually has a few on the go. But she took them to the market in Troskovitz. We've got nothing here but what we make ourselves, or find in the woods. Pavlena weaves baskets very nicely. Folk buy them from her.
I wanted to ask you something else about Pavlena. Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And
No doubt.
besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
Why?
What have the Truscovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
But what if her disappearance is connected with it?
Are they witches?
Tell me about it, good wife.
Well, we haven't always lived here in the rocks, you know. We're from Truscovitz originally.
Right. And how come you left?
Left? They threw us out. A childbirth went awry, and we were driven away by all the lies told about us.
Went awry? What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm sure the good folk of Truscovitz will be only too keen to tell you.
Abortion. It's gotta be, right?
Pavlena is young and, well, no offence, but you seem a little old to be her mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
Or you kidnapped her, you stole a baby?
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I buried her myself. No one came for her.
And do you know anything about Pavlena's father?
I don't know who he was. Pavlena's mother was very young, and the fella surely abandoned her when her belly grew. She never told me nothing about him.
Where exactly was Pavlena going?
To Truscovitz. She was taking wicker baskets she'd made. She sells them there and uses the coin to buy what we need. Sometimes it takes her a while, but this time she said she'd be right back. I have a bad feeling about this.
So dude's hat was there, so she wasn't abducted if she left and said, "Oh, I'll be back."
Well, as a midwife, I'm sure you've seen it often that, well, that the mother doesn't survive childbirth.
All too often, lad. But that's the lot of women. Or is it any different where you're from?
No, it's not. True enough.
See then? Now, can we just keep our minds on Pavlena?
Do I want to say that? That'll piss her off, right?
Did it occur to you she might have run off? She's a young girl. And pretty. What kind of life does she have here in the woods? Maybe she wanted to live a little.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not like that. If she wanted to live a little, she'd tell me straight out. She doesn't keep things from me. Don't imagine I keep her here against her will, or that I don't know what it means to be young.
Okay.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, sacre.
Just your own, right?
Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much
Why
about
wouldn't he?
dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Sameen these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks.
Take care, my friend.
Okay, we've settled up. We've started new, trying to find Pavlena. And, learn some more about Doukes. Let's ask about Mutt in the tavern. What's way up here? Ask the fisherman. That's really far. Troskovitz way back here. And what's A? A is the Tomcat. We might as well do that. We're close. Just don't know if there's a quick way to get there. Around this way.
Quick!
Using my stamina. Why?
Go! Quick!
Why are we going up this way? We just ran right off the path. Well, I thought the path was gonna lead us up, but I guess it does not here. How steep of a hill can we handle? Not a rock face, that's for sure. Can we go up there? Doesn't seem like Horse wants to. Pebbles ain't having it.
Wait! Wait! Wait!
Did you just dump me off? Okay then. Hey, we've been here. Can we not climb this? Aha! I wonder. Oh, yeet. Jeez. Are we going the right? What's going on here? Oh, no, stop. I don't know that there's a way down. And I'm not about to just YOLO launch my horse off a cliff, so we dismount. Whoa. Oh, hell yeah. Except... oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this something I can pick? They look like blackberries. If I jump down there, I'm not certain I can get back up. So I'll end up busting legs. Something in here? I may just be stuck now. Yeah. I hear a dog. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we can go up there. Whoa, what was that? Okay. I got mad hops. Okay, so there seems to be no way down. I don't want to take a dive. Can I slide? Not a good idea. What is that? Oh, it's a stick. There's a dog up here. Oh, that's a wolf. I definitely pressed that. Stop! Why can't I swing? I can't see them. This is hard. Try me. Are we done? What am I stuck on? Seems the game doesn't like me being up here. A little hut down there. Maybe somebody doing the washing. Are the wolves harassing my horse? Is this a wolf's den? Did I just... Is that what happened? I came to a wolf's den? What does butchering do? I hear another one, that's not good. Meat, fangs, ear. Is there a take all button? There is. Oh, poaching. I missed the thing about poaching. Yo, horse, I think we need to get out of here. Pebble's my man. I don't know where that path goes.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, we needn't launch off that edge. I love how it's, oh, let's go get mutt. Oh, what's this tomcat thing about? So much for that. Path is over here. We're back. That's a wild dog or something. Oh, cool. Stop it. I definitely defended that. There's too many of them. Oh my god, my armor's gone. Stop. You all gonna run or what? Let's get into a clearing so I can actually see. wanted to see real quick. So the armor is now of a worse quality. Put that on the horse. What was it? The sleeves with rondelles? I'm wondering if I can eventually improve those. I can equip a ring? I don't know what that does for me. Where are we? Not on the path any longer. You really want to do this, dog? Really? What? What? Where is it? Oh, come on. Stop. Where's the other one? I hear it, I don't see it. Gone. Where's that path? Thought we were on it. Oh, we gotta somehow get over and through. Well, what have we here? The Romany people and the nomads camp. Oh, that's
Hail.
Tomcat.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends.
Teach me, Henry.
Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next time.
Tomcat. What a hero.
We can start right away.
All right. Follow me to the arena.
Should we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got.
I have to equip
We'll start
that, I'm
with
assuming?
exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. You're going to attack. Commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left,
Right,
then
left,
right again.
right.
Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
Okay.
Come
that
on,
not it?
keep going. Why didn't you finish?
You just have to connect every time.
Wrong. You have to make 3 attacks in quick succession.
Oh. Is that not what I did? Oh, you just have to do it fast.
Now do it again. Well Well done.
Okay. A natural combo.
Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do
right,
a
left.
quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember,
Up, right, left.
Top, right, and finally left.
All right. Let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
Up, right, left. Oh,
I said 3 attacks in a row.
I gotta do it quicker than that.
Don't
Did I-
pause. Why didn't you finish? Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction.
Why is it not
didn't you
connecting?
follow through?
Up, right, left.
See?
Okay, wow,
That's
you
the
gotta be really
way.
quick on that. You
Again.
gotta flick the stick.
Come on, keep going. Beautiful.
Okay. Advanced combat blocking. Attacking the correct zones and blocking considered more advanced combat technique. Blocking. Hold down the block button will allow you to block attacks from all opponents in front of you. However, a successful block costs stamina. Perfect block riposte. We know this. Advanced combos. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's that then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all. Meisterhowl, also known as the Master Strike.
How
How
can
do I
I
prove
prove
myself?
myself to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
Do I duel him?
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
Good. Come and join me in the arena.
We are there. New combat technique. Up, right, left.
Shall we begin?
Let's begin. Defend yourself.
There's no way. Wow.
Sorry, lad, but it's too soon for me to teach you the Master Strike.
What happened?
True.
What just happened?
I challenge you to a duel.
In that sorry state, I'd beat you with my
It's
eyes
'cause I'm
closed.
hurt.
Come back when you've fixed yourself up.
So he had already... Well, I was already basically done. That's the dueling arena. We learned some stuff.
The Voivode's wife spoke of you. Go there.
Drying rack. I have nothing to dry, I'm guessing. Oh. Steal food? Nope. There's a merchant.
Sure, I tell you, and you dob me in.
Are you crazy? Hail Mary.
Aranka has something to say. Hello, merchant.
Guten Abend. Wie kann ich dir helfen?
I don't know what
Show
you're
me your
saying.
wares.
Can I sell him anything for a decent price? $63 for the ring. I don't know if we'll get a better price than that. Do we sell all these hides? Sell the stuff that I've poached? I mean, let's sell that just to get rid of it. Let's get rid of all of this. Although, we're probably better off selling that to... Yeah, we don't know who we're supposed to sell stuff to, so let's just get some weight down. I don't know what else we can sell them. Vagrant's boots, beggar's hose. I think we're good for now. We're going to try and repair that. I don't know if you can repair the shields.
Word about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
Oh, he does speak English. Yo, give me some of this.
Satisfied?
That's not worth it. This is pointless. I'm done haggling with you.
Dang. So what's he gonna buy for?
Eppers, Kinder und Geld is a schöne Welt.
Christ, what a day that
Can I sleep somewhere?
Oh, it is you, Charges.
It's
what
not.
are you talking about?
You are that chavo from my dream, Jalas Mangesuno. You came to me, the Ternogajo friend of the Roma with clear eyes, the one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again, or divide us forever.
And what do you want from me?
What? What's a chavo? What am I supposed to do?
Go and see the Voivod, he will tell you more. But Bacht,
They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday. You're kidding.
I don't know what a voivod is.
Some vagabond.
Him.
Ha! It's you, Gajo. Aranka's prophecy is coming true.
What? What Gajo?
You come to save our family from this disaster.
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down, Gajo, when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is all that is left of her. If Aranka's prophecy is true, you must help me.
What prophecy? By all that's holy.
Miri Romney had vision, and she described a Gajo just like you. She says a stranger coming, not like us, different. And he will help our family, our honor. And I believe her every word. She's never wrong, Shosha.
And she just disappeared?
So she disappeared out of the blue?
On my honor as voivod of this camp. One moment she's here, next moment gone. We search for her, but not find. Then Aranka has vision. So we wait for Gajo, who will help us. And now, waiting is over. It's written in stars and how birds fly. I know nothing of such things, but everything Aranka says is true. Will you help me? Will you help an unfortunate voivod? I will reward you, do not worry.
I'm the chosen one, I guess?
I'm sure we'll find her.
Dear God, I know something good will happen the moment when I see you.
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika. Where and when did you last see her?
It has been 2 days. We even follow her tracks past Herb Woman's hut, and then on towards Apollonia.
You mean Bajana, the herbalist? She didn't advise you?
I do not know the Johani's name, but I know she does not like nomads. She say she don't know anything, and if she know, she will not tell us. Such disrespect.
Brutal.
Be back.
Bojana.
Where's her tent? Maybe I can find something in there that'll help with the search.
We look through everything here. The Ceratu. Nothing.
Still, I'd at least give it a try.
Misto. But don't waste time. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop. She always liked the open air.
Voivod, I know it's hard to accept, but could your daughter have been...
No.
But...
I said no.
I just mean...
just be realistic.
I'm Voivod. And that means I'm wisest in all camp. I have letter of safe conduct from the king, guaranteeing safety and freedom for my camp. And when I know something, I know it. Tana?
I think I know everything I need to know.
Please, find Marika and
Dude's
bring her
delusional.
back. God be with you. And
Search Marika's tent. Oh, that's A. That's Tomcat. What color is this? We're not following it. Only 3 side quests may be tracked. We'll do that one in a minute. Let's check her tent. Which one is it? This one. Or is it the neighbors? I'm gonna say it's this one. No? This is her stuff. There's nothing to search. I mean, there's a hard lockpick that I can't get into. Then I'm gonna say that we don't come back until we can pick that lock, because there's nothing for us to investigate here. Oh, there's her scarf.
Nice scarf. It must have belonged to Marika.
Okay then. That doesn't help me though, because I need my dog to be able to pick up her scent. So let's get Mutt. Ask fisherman, ask about Mutt at the tavern. Can I sleep back there? Are they gonna wake me?
Get out of my sight.
I kind of thought that would happen. Eat these carrots before they go bad. Eat a whole cabbage. I don't know if I should be eating those mushrooms. Well, I'm healed. Fastest way out of here towards our dog. We gotta take the path out. And then towards Who even knows?
What are you doing, you whistler?
Boy, that four-legged ogre gave me a fright.
You know what? I'm gonna not do it like this. Feel like getting out of the camp is probably what I want to do first. Hello, housewife. Horse handler. Okay, Pebbles. Let's boogity.
Ka!
Do we have anything to level? Main level, yep. After killing in close combat, you gain 10% more attack damage and faster stamina recovery. Changes, good or bad, spread more widely across the land and among different groups of people. If your charisma is higher than 20, your armor will be considered 15 lighter. Current charisma is 10. I think we take that. We're fighting lots. Although this might not be bad. Oh, we already have that. After performing sword combo or master strike, you instantly regain some of your stamina. Okay. Some combo stuff. Craftsmanship level will count as 3 levels higher during blacksmithing, and all sword-like weapons will get a 25% less damaged while in combat. I like this. Gives us that boost to the fight.
Quick! Quick!
Was that the right way? Kind of yes, not really. This is the path.
Ka! Ka!
Remains. We're just gonna keep rolling. Cut through this field, see what this building's all about. Trotsky Castle in the distance. It appears to be just a barn. Our little stead here. Oh, you know what? This is Sameen proper. We've only been to the courtyard where the Simine lords live. Sorry for getting in there.
What's that I hear?
Hi, housemaid. I don't know why people are looking around for me. I was just getting into some stuff that I shouldn't have. I'm in a private area. Why do they always call the drying rack a private area? And yet I can never use the damn thing. Probably because I don't have anything to dry. Would be my guess. Let me just act like I was never here. What's this? A grocer? Hello, housemaid.
What about the nomads by the pond? How are you getting along with them?
We tolerate them, but they're up to all kinds of evil. At first they pretended to be friendly, but then they stabbed poor Bohush nearly to death.
Stabbed him?
Went to show them what's what, but they ran into the humans. You don't want to mess with that lot.
What do you have for sale?
You know, I might want to just try and buy one thing that I can dry just to see if that's the difference. No, because I have some... No, this stuff's dead. Also, I guess I gotta smoke some meat while I'm here. Let's try buying one chamomile. And haggle for it.
Price.
All right. Why not?
I got a new level, so it was worth it. Oh, let's bring it down.
What a shame. I'm done haggling.
Okay.
Pleasure doing
Close the
business.
deal then.
God be with you.
Mary, Mother of God. I hope nothing's missing. I'd better look.
Yeah, okay. I wonder why the drying racks are in, like, inaccessible areas. Let's drop the stuff that's no longer useful. Oh, my roasted chicken leg is done too. It just disappears, or did I send it to my horse? Because I wasn't holding it.
Hail Mary.
What a day.
Guess I shouldn't walk around all bloody, huh? Bloody and muddy. Whoop. Thought this was where the quest tipster was, but it appears to be over at the stables. Oh, that's a skill teacher. You know, as much as we want to do the quest tipster stuff, we need to get our boy. And also, drop that, drop that, drop that. I don't need no moldy chicken legs. I don't know that I can jump through this. Kinda. Kinda worked. Well, let's head towards D and E. Can we,
Come here.
Yeah, let's tell him he's a good boy. Way to go, Pebbles.
God! God!
Hello, sheep.
Whoa!
We kind of have to look at the map, don't we? Keep going the wrong way. You know, I should cut through. Hey, we've been here before. This is where we found the dead horse.
God!
And we found out about the dude living at this hut. And how he's a bit of a weirdo. Can I not cut through here? Good enough. I think we can make it through here even. Yeah, Pebbles. Way to go, buddy. Boar hunting spot. At first I thought it said bear and I got really spooked. Like, that's gonna be something I have to contend with. Seems like I'm in the right spot. Oh, we've been here. Why is... Yes?
Who's this that chance has brought my way? I'm Peter, but everyone calls me Hornet.
I'm Henry, of Skalitz.
Forgive me, but you don't look much like a nobleman.
That I am not.
It's just when you say of Skalitz, it has a noble ring to it.
Well, it's just my way of saying I'm not from these parts. Besides, my name doesn't hold a candle to yours, Hornet. How did you come by such a moniker?
After a fight, my opponents say the blows I give them are right stingers. Want to see for yourself?
You roam the world challenging random passers-by to duels.
Exactly.
Is that how you make a living?
Ah, no, not like that. I move from village to village, and people pay me for whatever they happen to need. Sometimes I'm asked to lug some stuff. Other times I guard a caravan. Occasionally I get to intimidate wretches who refuse to pay their debts. As long as I'm getting paid.
You enjoy scaring people in debt, huh?
Haha! That doesn't come into it. I've nothing against them. I get paid to deliver this and that from so-and-so. After that, it's none of my concern.
A mountain of muscle for sale.
Exactly. And there's no harm in pitting your fighting skills against someone now and then on the road. Especially when money's involved. So, what do you say?
Well, what are your rules of engagement here?
I have two. One, always put some money down. Two, don't get killed.
Pretty simple.
Exactly. Take a sword, a mace, whatever you fancy. But no bows or any of that shit.
A shield?
Yeah, sure. Just a fight close up. We stop when one of us is ready to drop.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Exactly. Now you're talking. What are we fighting for?
Oh, teach me something? I got plenty of
I have
money.
a proposition. If you win, you take the money. If I win, you teach me some of your skills.
I can tell you how to improve your stamina. How about that?
Ooh, 100? Okay.
That's my wager.
100 for a stamina boost?
I can't wait to win.
I wonder if it's going to be a decent size boost.
Bad luck!
Everybody's cool with us just fighting here?
Ah, fuck that! Jesus, I'm hit!
Dented up his shield pretty good. Hey, how come I can't get the combo going? Okay. I'm not as good a fighter as I thought.
And stamina. We can have another round if you're up for it.
Well, that's some BS. Now I have to sleep, but I don't have a place to sleep.
One beer after another.
And nobody's gonna let me sleep in here, right?
Are you all right?
No upstairs?
You look like someone gave you a thrashing.
Ah, don't worry. I'm fine.
Greetings.
I can't wash myself. I have to pay you guys.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Good day.
Why are you shoeless? Think I can get away with sleeping here? I can't sleep anymore. So then what am I supposed to do to get my health back?